We went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee for our wedding anniversary, and this is definitely a place you got to visit at least once. Okay, so let me show you where we stayed. We rented a cabin in the Smoky Mountains. Very scary getting up there, I'm not going to lie, but the cabin was beautiful. Let me show y'all what it looks like. Okay, now get into how cute this cabin is. Do you see those ceilings? And the inside ain't even the best part. Look at this view. Oh my God. The view was gorgeous, and it really just shows you how high up we were. There were cabins even higher than us. I don't know how they did that. Since this was our first time in Gatlinburg, we definitely had to get out and explore. So we drove down to the town of Gatlinburg, and it is super cute. Like, there's literally things to do everywhere. I don't see how you could get bored in a town like this. There's this adventure park located in Gatlinburg called Anakeesta, and I was super excited to go there. I kept seeing it on TikTok. I'm like, this place looks super fun. Now, I was aware that you take a chairlift to get up to Anakeesta, but I was not aware of how high you go. Like, literally, I was freaking out, and this thing felt so unsafe. I was so confused why everybody else seemed so calm, and I'm up there having a full-blown panic attack. You couldn't pay me to get on another chairlift again. But once you get off the chairlift, you walk into Anakeesta, and it's this whimsical park that's decorated in like Halloween and fall theme. And I almost forgot to mention the price. So it's about a little over $30 per adult and about $22 or something like that for children. And that includes the ride up and back down as well. So I think that price is pretty decent, especially for what all you get to do when you get up to Anakeesta. We did the skywalk first when we got up there. It's these lit up hanging bridges that are suspended like 50 to 60 feet in the air. They have the bridges lit up and it looks really pretty at night. We went over to this section of the park that had a whole bunch of slides and a big net that you could jump on.
Go ahead.
And yes, I'm a big kid at heart, but my body quickly reminded me that, girl, you are 38. And of course, I had to do some of the slides. Now, these slides was going really fast. I even convinced Carlos to get on one.
All right, here we go. Jesus Christ, why do I do this with her? I'm too old for this.
There's actually a lot more to do up there, but it was getting a little late and it was getting very chilly, so we decided to go back down. This time we took the cabin gondolas going down. Now, the cabins I could do because they felt safer and they were enclosed, and the view was very nice going down. We headed back down to the strip just to walk around and see what was going on. And I'm warning you now, don't come to Gatlinburg talking about you on some type of diet, because there's too many opportunities to make a big back mistake. And to close out our first night, we did a mountain coaster. I've been seeing these all over TikTok as well, and they look super fun. They actually let you do 2 to a cart. So that's what we did. I wasn't sure what to expect, so I'm like, we going together. And y'all, it really wasn't scary at all. I was actually glad that we went at night so that we could see it all lit up. It was really fun. And here's some audio from the ride.
Ready? Ready? Oh, all right, this is fine. I can do this. If there's a drop, we. So far, okay. Wait. Woo! That was fun.
Okay, we're at part 2 of our trip. This is day 2, and we went and had breakfast at a place called Crockett's Breakfast Camp. Now, make sure if you do decide to go here that you join the wait list, because this place gets packed. So when you walk in, you're greeted with these big fluffy cinnamon rolls. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. It felt a bit Cracker Barrel-ish in there, but that just meant the food was gonna be country and tasty, just like I like it. When I was doing my research on Gatlinburg, this place kept popping up as like one of the top restaurants to visit. They're known for their pancakes, and if you look at them, you will see exactly why. Oh my God, they were so good. They were fluffy, buttery, crispy. Oh, just perfect. You know, when your food good, you got to do a little dance. Later on that day, we ended up going to Dollywood, which is a theme park named after and co-owned by Dolly Parton. If you can't tell by now, theme parks are like my thing, and I've kind of influenced my husband to love them as well. He plays like he's too old for these types of things, but he's truly a big kid at heart too, so he enjoys himself just as much as I do. And Dollywood is such a cute place to visit. There's a lot of different things to do within the park, and I was really surprised by how many rides there were. Like, they had a ton of rides, and we did the majority of them. We definitely wasn't doing this one though, but this was the ride I was looking for. Now, this is one of my favorites. So I don't know if my assumption is wrong, but it seems like the end of September, beginning of October may be a slower time to come to this park. We barely had any wait times for any of the rides. Some of them we just walked right on. So that may be something to keep in mind if you do plan on visiting this park, that the crowds could be low around this time of the year, which is perfect for me because I hate big crowds, honestly. All right, now everybody and their mama kept talking about this cinnamon bread at Dollywood. So of course we had to get some. We got it to go, and that bread was just smelling a little too good. So we had to get some in the car while it was still fresh. Oh, it was so good. It was like the perfect little late night snack, especially when you put that icing on it. Y'all, the people are not exaggerating when they say that bread is good. All right, day 3, we decided to get out in nature and go to a place called Rainbow Falls. It is in the middle of the forest, and you can hike there and see waterfalls and whatnot. The forest is beautiful. It actually feels magical. Honestly, video really doesn't know justice. It is gorgeous. But since this whole town is known for bear encounters and we really didn't have much of any kind of weapons on us, we decided to turn around because we black. Now let's talk about Peddler's Steakhouse. This food was so good. They bring the steaks to your table and ask you how large of a cut you want. The food was good. It was seasoned. Our steaks were cooked perfectly, and the customer service was really good. Actually, the people were very, very nice in Gatlinburg. That's something that we truly enjoyed about that town. Okay, so we kept noticing that there were like these Fast and Furious cars gathered at different places all throughout town. And Carlos is a car enthusiast. He loves cars. He loves fast cars. And these souped up cars were right up his alley. We saw a whole bunch of cars gathered in front of this restaurant. So of course we had to stop so he could check out the cars. Oh, look how happy he looks. Okay, now our last day, we did about 2 more mountain coasters. They were also very fun. And for those wondering if there's any like big drops when you're going down the mountain coasters, the answer is no, at least for the ones we went on. It just goes fast, but you also can control the speed of how fast it goes. Just don't stop on the track, okay? They definitely tell you do not stop. And the last place we stopped at before we headed back home was, I believe the area is called The Island. It's an area that has like Margaritaville, some shopping areas, a lot of restaurants, and some more rides. Y'all, this trip was one of the best trips we've ever went on. We had so much fun. There's literally something to do for every age group. If you want to know more details, please feel free to ask me.